Hi, this is Keith Haney. I get a chance to share with you today some thoughts about Black History Month. And I'm excited to kind of warn you through a little bit of what I've learned from my time doing this. So I'm going to try to start out with why we celebrate Black History Month is a good place for us to start as a people of God. As you think about where Black History Month got its origins from, it started from Carter G. Woodson. He believed that truth could not be denied and that reason would prevail over prejudice. He had hopes to raise awareness of African Americans' contributions into civilization. So in 1925, he organized an opportunity to kind of spend a week to celebrate and to announce the effects that Black people have had on our country. By the time of by 1950, in the time of Woodson's death in 1950, Negro History Month had become a central part of the African American life. It was in 1976, the bicentennial year, that President Gerald Ford urged Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area and endeavor throughout our history. But you may be asking, but why should the church celebrate Black History Month? I love what James says. What good is it if my faith, what good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can faith save him? I think we celebrate Black History Month as a church out of brotherly love. We might celebrate Black History Month, but forgetting the fact that so many of our brothers and sisters need to be need the opportunity to have their legacies and their work remembered. So out of love for our neighbor, we celebrate Black History Month as a way to lift up, to remember, and to encourage these great cloud witnesses. But then the question becomes, how do we celebrate Black History Month? Going back to James again, he reminds us that go in peace, stay warm, have a nice meal. What good is it if you don't give them their bodily needs? You see, faith compels us not to just sit on the sidelines, but to respond. And James points out that just saying a good word about people is not enough to really make a difference. So, in my mind, if we really want to celebrate Black History Month, it's like asking the question, how can we get involved in the story of Black Americans? How can we not just sit on the sidelines and say be well fed and move on? But how do we take the opportunity, remember the events of this last summer, and go to those who are hurting, those who are destitute, those who have been ignored, the brokenhearted? And how do we respond with our faith to be a blessing to those who are still in need? So, this Black History Month, my encouragement to the church would be don't just sit on the sidelines, but to get involved in your communities, to make a difference, to let your voices be heard, to put together our collective strength, our gifts, our talents, and our abilities to go into those communities with our faith and to make a difference. Because we have been given an amazing gift by God, and we have an amazing opportunity in this time, in this season, to impact the lives of those around us. So I pray that you will take this opportunity this month to not just stop and reflect, but to have mercy, which is to me compassion plus action. May our faith compel you, move you to go make a difference in the lives of those around you. Have a wonderful month as you celebrate Black History Month.